Folks, I have to make a confession. As someone who believes that digital distribution is the future of gaming, I still collect physical games from time to time. Sometimes it's because of space issues, regardless if it's on the Switch or other systems. Other times it's because I enjoy collecting Switch games. One such example comes from a distributor called Limited Run Games. Since 2015, Limited Run Games has released physical versions of games that would otherwise be digital distribution only on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation Vita, and Nintendo Switch. These include titles such as Yooka-Laylee, Divinity Original Sin 2, Power Rangers, Battle for the Grid, Momodora, Reverie Under the Moonlight, Turok, Dinosaur Hunter, Lumens Remastered, Dragon Slayer Trilogy, Freedom Planet, and the Mighty Switch Force Collection, to name a few. Recently, Limited Run Games has showcased an announcement of upcoming physical games coming to the Switch. Some are already available as digital titles, others have yet to release on the Switch. Let's take a look at some of them. Shantae has had a history of seeing her games come to the Limited Run program, one of which being the recent Shantae and the Seven Sirens, but recently, both her original Game Boy Color adventure and the sequel Risky's Revenge will be getting a physical cart pre-order this September. In addition, the original Game Boy Color cart will also get a re-release as well, for anyone who preferred to play this on the Legacy system. The Grandia HD Collection was previously released on the Switch back in August of 2019, but for those who waited for a physical release, wait no longer. Next month, this collection will be accepting pre-orders for the physical version of the game. This makes a lot of sense since the actual collection is at a whopping 7.8 gigabytes. Has anyone ever taken up Nintendo's advice for file compression? I mean, get with the program, for crying out loud. As I speak, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer is now available to pre-order for the physical version. While the game is available on the Switch with a low file size, there are some hardcore Star Wars fans who want to get this cart, much like they did with Jedi Outcast and Jedi Academy. Considering that this version is better than the N64 and Dreamcast versions, I'd say it's justified to get this. On a side note, when is Knights of the Old Republic coming out? Now that's worth getting on the Switch. But that's not the only thing ready for pre-order. Rise Origin, which is due out later this year, will also have a physical release as well. Set before the events of the Legacy of Adol Christin, players will choose between three characters, Unisa Tova, Hugo Fact, and the Claw. Originally released on the PC, this game was re-released on Steam, along with being ported to the PlayStation 4, Vita, and Xbox One. All of those examples I brought up only scratch the surface of what's coming up courtesy of Limited Run. There's still plenty of games, some out, others still coming soon, that will be available courtesy of this distribution service. They include Bloodstain, Curse of the Moon 2, Return of the Obra Dinn, Samurai Jack, Battle Through Time, Super Meat Boy Forever, The Mummy Demastered, To the Moon, Mighty Gunvolt Burst, Gris, Mega Dimension Neptunia 7, Katana Zero, Bug Fables The Everlasting Spring, and even the Castlevania Anniversary Collection is getting a physical release as well. Consider this one of Konami's better decisions. For many Switch fans, Limited Run Games has been a blessing for anyone who doesn't like to fill up their microSD card or who still enjoys collecting physical games. Heck, as long as they keep coming, I'll do what I can to support this service, and only time will tell how long it will last. Here's to you, Limited Run. May you last beyond 2020. Anyway, folks, I best be switching on out of here. What I talk about next is my decision.